Do you find yourself sometimes taking action on something, putting something in motion, and then later kind of just losing the energy and really not feeling like doing it, or losing the enthusiasm for it? Or maybe even something comes up and you sort of back out and you make an excuse, or you run out of time, something happens, and deep down that actually this is something you really wanted to do, and yet you found a way out. And you're wondering, why is that? Why do I keep backing out? Why do I keep reneging on the things that I know are important to me to do? They do matter because they keep coming up and I keep wanting to put them in motion. Sometimes we could just have a series of false dawns and nothing really moves, nothing shifts. I wondered why that was happening for me. And when I realised what was going on, it was actually fairly easy to shift. And so I wanted to share that with you today because this might be something that you're struggling with, and there's absolutely no need to continue to struggle with it. If there are things that you really want to do and you keep backing out, then there's something going on under the surface. And that might sound really obvious, but it means that somewhere along the line there's some sort of hidden block, some fear, some resistance, something probably associated with a past experience that was fairly similar, had similar circumstances, or maybe even similar potential results. And you didn't get what you wanted, or something bad happened. And I want you just to think about this as you're listening here now. Is there an experience, is there a memory that's coming up that resonates with why you may not be moving forward? Because sometimes even if we really want something, even if we get our energy behind something, we feel that enthusiasm is something that we really, really want to achieve. Sometimes we stop ourselves because we're afraid of getting hurt. We're afraid of the possible result. We're afraid of a consequence. Ultimately, it's not real because it's based on past experience. It's not necessarily the same set of circumstances. It's not necessarily the same you that's in the situation. And yet sometimes our past experiences can really hold us back from doing what we really want to do in the world. So that's something that I'd really encourage you to look at and think about. Is there a memory associated with this thing that you're trying to achieve that would make you question whether really you could achieve it? Or is there something bad that happened previously that actually, if you really think about it, you're so scared of it happening again that maybe you wouldn't take those steps? And sometimes it's enough to look at the fear and to realize that, okay, it's there. It's real in a sense that it's a worry, it's a fear, and you can feel all the feelings you want to feel. But is it really real? And is it really logical that the same thing will happen again that happened in the past? Or are the circumstances different? Are you different now? And sometimes even just recognizing that is enough for you to move forward because you've looked it in the eye and you've said, no, you're not relevant to me anymore. And you can recognize it. If that fear comes up again, you can say, no, thank you. I've looked at you. I'm not taking you into the rest of my life. I'm going to do this thing. And it's a way of just getting your momentum back. So I'd really encourage you to look at that. Is there a past experience or a memory that's coming to mind as you're really thinking about what might be holding you back? What might be stopping you from moving forward? Because as of today, I don't want you to do that anymore. I don't want you to stay stuck. I do want you to move forward with the things that you want to achieve in the world. They are important. If they matter to you, if they're on your heart, it is for you to achieve them. And I really want you to go after them.